Yeah, right.
Are we on? We're on?
Are we on that? Should I get my thing on? What?
Hello, and welcome to Take Flight Live with Phoenix Stage Company, an award-winning 100% volunteer community theater organization located in Oakville, Connecticut. I'm Ed Bassett, Executive Director of Phoenix Stage Company, and your host, here with Tim Phillips. Say hello, Tim.
Hello, and I almost, one of these days I'm going to spit out my beer.
You shouldn't have that in your face while I'm doing the introduction. Also in the room with us today, Michael Calabrese back there. He's a little salty today, so
he still has the screen on there.
We'll just thank God the screen is still there.
You know, we throw
Al Hathaway's up there at the light board. Say hello, Al.
Hi, everybody.
There you go.
A small studio audience. Lori.
We do small studio audience. All of our cutouts and
Lori. And she's sitting next to Dash today.
Yeah.
She's sitting next to Dash.
I came up from downstairs,
yeah.
and Michael was standing in the middle of the stage and he was talking.
Yeah.
And I could not figure out who he was talking to because she is amongst the
so,
cutouts.
She looks so realistic.
Like,
yeah.
She was just sitting there. And I was like, and then she went, hi. And I went, oh, okay. Well, that's who he's talking.
Al knows that's what happened when he was sitting down here. I thought he was another cutout.
Yeah.
It wasn't moving.
Yeah.
We have Al's all over the place.
Yeah. I went up to the booth the other day and got spooked by Al's head in the window.
See, and Al just got a haircut.
Yeah, so the booth Al has longer hair than the real Al, and the Al below him has a helmet on, so who knows what's under there.
Probably helmet hair.
He doesn't look like a dandelion anymore.
No, that's true.
He got tired of us going up and going.
You did that. You did that. I did not do that. I would never do that to Al. I would never.
What, Tim? You wouldn't blow Al?
Oh my God, he didn't.
So,
oh my God.
We are putting out a jar.
Stop! Get your head out of the gutter here.
Okay.
We're gonna put a swear jar up for Michael after last week.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah,
we do. So how has your week been, Tim?
You know, I have a couple things I want to bring up.
Me too.
Do you?
Yeah, I do.
Because it's been a busy week. We've had a really busy week.
It has, life.
It's moving.
Life
on.
is back to
it's
my. I have to have my calendar out now and see what's going on every day because I just forget things. And
one thing a lot of people are complaining about, and I'm one of them, is there's a lot more people on the road now.
I do miss quarantine traffic.
Yes, or lack thereof.
No, the quarantine traffic was good because there was nobody on the road.
I used to be able to drive down during quarantine. I used to have to go to Westchester to White Plains.
Yeah.
And I would just fly down the Merritt Parkway because nobody was on the road.
Yeah.
And then I went the other day and it was just like
I enjoy people working at home.
Yeah. I enjoy working at home still too.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm ever going to go back. I enjoy retirement. Shut up, Al.
That's because you're old and you have more money than us.
So I have a couple things. I'm going to get the bad one out first.
Oh, don't look so indignant, you.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that you got very offended about the old jokes I made about you earlier.
Before we went out of the air?
Yes.
Well, nobody heard it, so it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
So I'm going to get the bad news out of the way. Yes.
Oh, bad news.
What happened yesterday?
Yeah.
Lori was going up to see her brother up in Pittsfield, Massachusetts. She met her sister, and they left her car at the commuter lot in Thomaston, right across from the Dunkin' Donuts on the north side of Thomaston. And when she came back and started her car, it made a god-awful noise. Thieves stole her catalytic converter.
Now, how do you even do that? Did they climb under the car to do it?
Now, thank God for her hero and our hero, John Poulin, who came down because I was away. And he got under the car, right? He went under it. And Lori's like, how long would it take for somebody should have noticed? He's like, no, you can get it done in 3 minutes.
I don't even know what a catalytic converter looks like.
I had to look it up.
I look at the car and I go.
So I was obviously really upset because Lori had just bought a new car, and this one was going. But
this wasn't the new car.
This is her old car, but she was about to donate that car to charity, right? So now these thieves come up and they do this to her. I left a note on the window letting them know that you had done this to a retired senior citizen who was going to donate the car to charity. Karma will get you in case you're watching. Which
Yeah,
I really,
karma will get you.
which I really don't think they're watching, but yeah, it was just so annoying.
Yeah.
And they said, yeah, a couple minutes to 3 minutes, he said, to get under there with, and John Pullen is Mr. CSI, right? He knew he had to point out we had to call the state cop because that's actually state property
Right.
there. So John was pointing out to the state trooper, well, here's the marks where, this cuts, and this shows you by the stuff that's on the ground, what kind of blade they use. And the guy also did not know what a catalytic converter was.
I still don't know what it does.
It's like it leads to the muffler. Is that right, Al?
Michael, what does it do?
Makes your car not noisy.
Which is what a muffler is.
It mixes the gas in.
It reduces the emissions.
It reduces the
So it
emissions.
reduces emission, it mixes oxygen, it makes your car
Well,
not
here's the
noisy.
thing is-
You just can't drive without a catalytic
You
converter.
can't. And it has precious metals in it. I think somebody said platinum. It'll sell in the open market for a couple $100, but it costs $2,700 to replace.
Wait, so do they do
they
do
bring it
any
to-
other cars?
Not there. They do it all the time in people's driveways.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
so but because yours was a Honda, they were like, ooh.
I think because it was an older version of a Honda, right?
My brother said that if they can get underneath the car easily, or
Yeah.
if it's truck,
Yeah, and her car has pretty high clearance.
Okay, so because I have to tell you that
Yeah.
out in the big parking lot, they have the signs up now. The used car dealership
Right.
leased part of the parking lot. They put these signs up.
Their video.
And I ran into one of the neighbors and she said, "Did you see they put the signs up?" And I said, "Yeah, I don't know what's going on." She said, "I guess somebody's been climbing under the cars and cutting things off."
Well, that's
There you go.
they get in the catalytic converters because those cars are just sitting there.
And a
So-
lot of them are SUVs. They're high
So
off the
anyway,
ground.
there's some scummy people out there, pond scum, and I just want them to know that not only was well, I'm going to leave that part out, but karma will get back. to you.
Karma. But Lori, did you
Karma
win at
is-
poker?
yes.
Well, okay,
Oh,
so
well,
she
so-
won at poker. So,
I
yeah.
doubt she won $2,700.
No.
$7.80.
That's
poker.
awesome. Well, good for you.
Another thing I want to talk about was last Saturday.
Yeah.
We we were given stuff from Tony's Men's Shop, right?
Yes.
Thank you for Tony. They're going out of business.
Tony
This
Men's
is
Shop. He's
on
closing.
Bank Street-
He's
Bank
closing.
Street.
Yep.
So he had a lot of fixtures and stuff to give
Yeah.
you, right?
Yeah.
Thank you to Jeff Cryan, who showed up with his truck,
Absolutely.
which was needed for a lot of stuff. But I said, I will take the excess stuff and put it in my car.
Yeah.
And thank you to Rob, too, for coming out.
Yeah. Rob
and
Brzezinski
Lori
came
Pullen,
out. Yeah.
too.
Yeah. Yeah.
And one of the things that I put in my car was that giant vase,
It's a big giant base with sparkly stuff on it.
sparkly painted glitter.
Yeah.
I spent 45 minutes vacuuming my car out today.
I think there's still glitter in the backseat of Michael's car from when he gave Lori a ride to a wedding or
Oh.
a shower or something.
Yeah.
Right?
Glitter, it's true what they say.
It was
about-
really, truly horrendous. After that wedding car ride, it was there forever. Although I still have bogle trauma. So
Well, there you go. I
It's
understand it.
yeah.
But glitter
Me too.
is forever. I
Yeah.
really believe that.
Glitter is forever.
Glitter is forever because I just could not get that stuff out of my car.
Yeah.
But we have nice vase now.
it's the STD of the crafting industry.
It really is. If you ever glitter bombing people is a lot of fun to do, especially if you don't like them.
No, don't glitter bomb.
And you're an awful human being.
Confetti. I like to put confetti in cards.
That's fun too.
Yeah.
But glitter.
I mean, people are making glitter bombs and putting them in fake packages on their porch. So when thieves come
Oh.
and take them and
Oh, well,
they
there's
open
an
it, they
idea.
get bombed with
Oh,
glitter.
That'd be kind of cool. No, my niece sent one to her cousin
Hmm.
Anna out there, and her boyfriend, Anna's boyfriend, who Jen's not too pleased with, opened it in the car,
Oh.
and it was a birthday thing,
Oh.
and he opened it, and the glitter went in the car everywhere.
Oh, so now it's a disco car because they'll
It
never
really
get that
is.
stuff out.
Yeah, you really want to.
It's like beach sand. You find it in your butt
Oh my
crack 3
God!
weeks later.
Yes, right. You
Yeah, it just
track
works
that
its
in-
way.
Yeah, it never leaves.
No.
It never leaves.
It doesn't.
The other thing we want to talk about is what we did 2 nights ago.
Oh my gosh. So we went.
The good part of it. I wanna just talk about the good part.
we went to a Yard Goats game.
Hartford Yard Goats season opener.
Yeah.
First time in 600. What did they say? 600 days.
640 blah, blah days.
Yes. and it was limited capacity.
Yeah.
It was the four of us, you, me, Lori, and Lori pulling.
Yep.
And we had our little pod there, but it was so much.
It was
nice.
great to be in public, but safe. Everybody had masks on.
Yep.
To just go and sit outside and
Yes.
watch a game.
I should point out the picture that we posted on Facebook. We're not wearing masks. That's because we were drinking beer.
And we were sitting in our
at the
seats.
time.
I did have my mask down to hide my chin.
Mm.
Because, when you take pictures, sometimes you go like this and everything goes, if you have a mask on, it hides that. So that's
Oh,
another good use for
good.
masks.
Good
Yeah.
tip.
Yeah.
But it was a lot of fun, and we'll go back. They're starting on the 19th. They're going full capacity.
Yeah.
That's a lot of people. I'm
It
not
is,
sure I'm
yeah.
ready for that, but
Yeah.
this was fun.
But the CDC today
Yes,
announced that if
news.
you're indoors and you're fully vaccinated, you don't have to wear a mask.
Which everybody, in
We're
this-
still not, like, I got an email from Nancy Janis asking how we were going to open, and she's
Yeah.
writing an article about that. And I told her everything that we had in place, but we weren't sure where we were going to be in August when we opened.
There's a lot.
know?
I mean, look how far we come in just a couple of weeks.
Right.
So who knows where we're going to be in
And I think it's
August.
going to be comfort level.
Yeah.
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 I mean, I got to say, I enjoyed the year 2020. I didn't have the flu, and it was the first year in a long time that I didn't get the flu,
And I gotta
I
say-
didn't get pneumonia, and it was the
Yeah.
first time in years that I didn't get pneumonia or bronchitis
A
or
lot of
whatever.
people are
So
like that.
I don't mind wearing a mask
And
when I'm
I-
around strange, dirty people.
And I have to say, your masks that you make are particularly comfortable.
Thank you.
You can wear them all day long and not.
So if you need a mask, just let me know. I'm still making them.
Oh,
I'm still
are
making
you
them.
working on the summer line yet?
Yeah, I'm working on some 4th of Julys just because
They have rockets and things.
they have stars and flags
Stars.
and
How
weirdness.
nice.
My 4th of July mask last year was one of my favorite masks, and I had worn it it was my most frequently worn
blue
mask
one with the
of
stars
2020.
on it, yeah?
The blue one with the
Oh,
stars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen some really good masks, but every mask I have seen, nothing compares with the ones you make because they're just so comfortable.
I was working on the Renaissance Fair
Right.
for Arabesque that they have since canceled.
It happens.
And so, but I was working on a line of masks
Yeah.
that had charms on them, and you could change the charms.
I think that's a great
Um,
idea.
But now we're not going to use masks.
Well, you never know. The lessons that we have learned from this pandemic is that, maybe not a bad thing to wear a mask. when
No,
you're out
it's
in
true.
public.
It's true. But you know what? Going to the baseball game and being there and having a good time inspired a line of jokes for me.
Oh, did it?
Hey, Tim,
Hey, what?
what did the baseball glove say to the ball?
What did the baseball glove say to the ball?
Catch you later. Come on.
He played it.
That was a good one. Michael, you're a grum. So, on another good note. So,
Yeah. So how was your week? I haven't been talking all this time. What's your week?
like I said, life is getting back.
Yeah.
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 We're
And
getting ready
outside.
to do some work here at the theater. So I've been here prepping for that work.
Yep.
I've been getting mailings ready for subscribers because we're going to be sending out information about the shows.
It's only a couple of weeks from our first rehearsal.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Our first rehearsal is on June 3rd,
For Kill Me Deadly.
and I'm trying to get information together for 2022. Like, what kind of shows are we going to do?
Oh,
And
yeah.
we have to start reading scripts again.
Oh,
I'm moving the store, so
yeah.
that's
Lots-
insane.
Lots going on.
We get back from our little trip to New Hampshire on the 30th, and on the 1st, I sign the lease and do all of that stuff. So it's a little like crazy.
what happens once you sign the lease? That means you can officially move in.
Yeah,
right?
but it's going to take me a few days to
You
be
can do
in
it
there and kind
gradually.
of
Yeah.
feel the space out
Yeah.
and figure out where everything's going to go, and then we'll start. But
And then-
we're nowhere near ready down at the other end.
I haven't been upstairs at Arabesque, but from what I understand, you still get a lot of stuff in there.
Well,
in the building.
Well, of course, nobody's moved out. I mean, we're there.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of gathering stuff together that's coming with me to the store
Right.
that I've purchased for the store,
Right.
and stuff that's not. And what are we going to do with that?
Right.
We have to figure all of that out.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's been really crazy busy.
Yeah.
I'm back at it,
Well, that's good. That's good.
I
That's a wonderful
guess.
thing.
I will tell you that last summer I really enjoyed just sitting on a deck and drinking beer and enjoying weather and doing all of that
But
stuff.
now
And
we
now
can
we're
do
back
that
at it
by
again.
we can go to breweries and we can drink
We,
beer.
well,
or we
it's
can-
true.
we
It's
can
true.
go to
Well,
the
and I'm,
beach again.
I put on that COVID weight, and so I've been taking it off, and
Yeah.
So I gotta slow down the carbohydrates in a glass.
I've been trying to hike more. As I mentioned last week, I went hiking again yesterday.
Yeah.
Got off the trail.
But filling your Camelback with Black Hog is not gonna help you. You'll hike and it doesn't
I'll never
matter.
be lonely if that's the case.
Yeah. It's true. So we got our Give Local money today.
Oh, did we?
We did.
Oh, and it was a record year for us.
It
right?
was a record year.
Okay,
So
yeah.
we ended up getting $1,274 in matching funds in bonus money.
That's extra.
That's extra.
Oh,
Now,
wow.
some fees
Okay.
came out of that.
Yeah.
About $766 in fees came out of what we raised, because
Yeah.
that's when you make a donation, you have a choice to cover the fee or not.
Right.
And for those folks that opted not to, not a problem.
Not a problem.
$766 was taken
Yeah.
off
Yep.
from those fees.
Okay.
And from deposit fees and things like that. So they ended up depositing about $17,400 and change.
Thank you. Thank you,
Yeah,
everybody.
It's I can't even tell you. Yeah,
and
you
then
know,
you paid the bills and it was
insurance. Well, it's not gone yet.
Okay.
Insurance, 100% paid off.
Yeah.
Our insurance brokers up there
Yep.
looking mean at me, and you know, but today paid. There's no electric bills. There's no
Yeah.
gas bills left. There's
that's
nothing.
awesome.
Nothing out. We're at zero balance with all of those people that come knocking on the
there's
door.
light at the end of the tunnel.
There
are
is.
getting to
We're
the end of
excited
this
about
where
that.
We can open up the show pretty soon.
Yeah.
And start selling tickets.
And thanks to this money, there's lights in the building.
Oh.
So it's
Brilliant segue there, Michael.
Yeah. It's
So we actually have a topic for today.
we have a topic.
and we have a guest.
We have a guest.
We're going to talk about the topic a little bit, and then we'll bring the guest on.
Well, I think that we can do that.
Okay,
But
so
we have
our-
birthdays to do.
Oh my gosh!
We have to give Michael something to do. He's got to put the video up so we can talk about the birthdays.
Yeah.
Hit that birthday music, Al. DJ Al. There it is. There it is.
We don't have that many this time. We only have a
Happy birthday.
couple. Happy birthday today
Today.
to Stephanie Veronelli Miles.
Yes.
Happy birthday.
Happy
Stephanie was with us
birthday.
at Goshen
Yep.
for Drowsy Chaperone.
Yep.
She was the aviatrix.
Yes, she was the
I remember
aviatrix,
that.
and she is the
Yeah.
choreographer.
audio. Alright, the audio is back.
Wait for my director to give me the heads up there.
That's me.
We're not live yet, though.
Oh.
You're talent. Michael's the director.
Producer,
He's
technical
a
producer.
producer.
We're already live. That's why. You're gonna have to let everyone know I have to end this stream and restart it.
That's fun.
Hey, everybody, he's ending the stream and restarting.
In case you're there. This is written in French, so I'm guessing it's French, but these are little small cakes for a baby shower.
That's disgusting.
Oh my God. Why would you want that?
Wait, you can hear us? They can hear us.
Uh-oh.
Yay, we're restarting the stream, everyone.
As soon as
I think.
Oh, you're on.
Oh, we're on. Play the music, Al. Hello, and welcome back to Take Flight Live with Phoenix Stage Company, an award-winning 100% volunteer community theater organization located in Oakville, Connecticut. You already know who we are. I'm not going to go through that again. Yeah. All right, Al.
How many shows have we done?
Where were we?
We were doing the birthdays.
Oh, are we going to try the video?
I could.
Yeah, try it again. If
We're going
cracks,
to
we'll
try the video again.
So
We're going to try. Hit the music, Al. We froze. Up. Don't do the video.
Get the video.
Oh,
there it is.
Yay, the video.
All right, so we mentioned
Stephanie Veronelli Miles.
it's her birthday today.
Yes, today, tomorrow.
Tomorrow is Michael Druckenmiller, good friend of ours.
And Sunday.
Kristen Jacobson.
Kristen, we miss you.
We miss you. We wish you'd come back.
Yeah, we want you to come back.
Doing her camps, you know?
I really have no idea. I'm not
We
on
lost touch.
social media like you
Well, I don't
guys.
see it. Well, I am. But
And so I
haven't
don't,
seen much.
I get left off of
It'd be
things.
nice if you could get it back. You can get rid of that screen, but we know that's a trouble thing.
Yeah, I
We're done
like
with-
it though. I like the
We're done with-
balloons.
We're done with the birthday.
The balloons are
Wait, you
nice.
guys done with birthday?
Yeah, we only
I
had
should
3,
change the
but,
balloons to
yeah.
orange, so
Yeah.
they're Phoenix orange, but the blue is nice.
So,
Hey, and there's a question to
What?
keep our producer busy. Everyone out there in chat land, what's your favorite color of balloon? Let us
Wow.
know. I'd like to
Wow.
know.
you
And do
would
you have
really like
do you yeah,
Why?
like do you like the Mylar balloons or the regular balloons? Like
No,
what's
no,
you know
Mylar are
those shiny ones?
those are bad for the environment, right? The other ones are
Latex balloons are bad for the
Latex are bad 'cause
environment.
the ducks
Yeah,
eat them and then they can't
and you could be allergic to it and not know it.
Yeah.
When you were a kid, did you ever rub your hair on the balloon and then stick it to a wall from the static?
Back when I had hair, yeah.
Maybe that's what happened. You rubbed too many balloons. So tell
Is
Michael
that a euphemism
your
for
favorite
something?
color and type of balloon.
Yeah.
Oh, and
Oh.
speaking of balloons,
Oh,
also tell him what your favorite balloon is in the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. Do it.
and why?
Do it. Why? Because we want to keep Michael busy.
Yes, we
because
do.
Also, on a side note, Tim, I've got some messages here asking you to please speak up.
I'm talking as loud as I can here.
why are you yelling at me?
Because he told me to.
Okay. Hey, Tim.
Hey, what?
Why was Cinderella so bad at baseball?
Oh my God,
I don't
what's
know.
going
I
on?
know. I really thought we were going there. I don't know why was Cinderella so bad at baseball.
Because she had a pumpkin for a coach.
Ah. Oh God. Oh boy.
Ah,
Kind of cute.
that was a good one.
Cute. That was
All
cute.
right, that was a good one. That was a good
So,
one.
We actually have a theme.
Yeah,
that we're
so-
gonna talk about.
Yeah, so we need to. It's already kind of late because we were froze by our producer.
Yeah. So why don't
So,
we bring in our guest?
We're gonna bring our guest in. Justin Torres is
all the
here
way down
today.
from wherever he is from.
Hello.
Hey. He's still dressed for work. Look at
Yeah,
that. You
straight-
take- are
straight
you
from the
cold?
clinic.
You want to take the jacket off? Or you don't want?
I'm
people to see?
keeping the
Wait, I don't
layers
even
for
know where
the
you work.
COVID-19.
Yeah. Where do you work? Where is
Oh, Planned Parenthood.
it? Oh, right.
Nice.
Yes, I saw
Yeah.
that.
Okay, that's good.
Nice.
Getting a little controversial on the the
Oh.
podcast.
No, we just,
No.
it's a job, and you're in healthcare, and
Yeah.
you're a hero.
Yes,
That's
and,
right.
And
We
you have
appreciate
your
that.
That's
first
right.
podcast beer.
Oh, that's right.
Yes,
That's
kind of
right.
Cheers.
So
because,
cheers,
you know,
cheers to
he
cheers
turned
to-
21 in January.
January.
yeah.
Yes.
Excellent, very good,
Yes.
very
And
good.
by the way, he does not know how to pour a beer.
Oh,
We had to
And
work
that's
on that,
okay.
yeah, we're learning. We're
Yeah,
learning.
really.
That's
You know, it's one of
okay.
life's experiences that you had to learn.
Exactly.
So what have you been up
Exactly.
to, Justin?
Gosh, I mean, during the pandemic, I worked a lot. I didn't get to kind of relax.
Yep.
Yeah, I was working in healthcare, a bunch of different places. I was working in a group home. Then I switched over to Planned Parenthood, and now I've been, you know, kind of steadily working here. I Uber on the weekends.
Oh,
and
okay.
Yeah, that's pretty much that. Things are starting to, like Ed was saying, I need a calendar now.
Yeah.
and-
Yeah.
It's crazy
stressful.
because you're going to be on stage coming up in Kinky Boots.
Yes,
Yes.
hopefully. Yeah, we're gonna see. We've got like a lot of what ifs in the air because
Oh,
I
sure.
was
Yeah.
was doing Dogfight before
You were
everything.
about ready to open.
So,
Yeah,
we're
right?
waiting to see what's happening with Dogfight
Exactly
before you can
before
commit
we
to
can
Kinky
fully
Boots.
before we can fully commit. But I would love to. I would
Yeah,
love
yeah,
that show.
yeah.
And you had cut your hair off.
It
for
was
that,
it was
right?
funny. I remember we did it on. It was March 12th.
Yeah.
And we're all sitting there. We're about to, you know, we were filming it, we were getting ready, and I remember we were all like, okay, we're definitely doing the show, right? Because like I have longer hair now, but I was like,
Yeah.
you know, getting there.
Yeah.
And everyone was like, yeah, we're gonna, you know, limit the audience. It's gonna be okay. Like no matter what, we're gonna open this show. And sure enough, we're at tech rehearsal, Tech Sunday. We get to see the set. Everyone's in their costumes. We take our fun Warner headshots. We're all ready. And then, you know, we just start watching the news right before Sits Probe. And that was it. That was it.
Yeah, we
So,
were in rehearsal here.
Yeah, you were
and
very close. You
we were
like a
getting
couple
ready to
days
start
for
our Tech Week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
when they
for,
canceled
Cayuga.
us. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I was bald the whole pandemic. So
Well,
Uh,
it's nothing new for me. So, but it's great in the summertime. But now they still haven't announced yet
no,
what's
no.
going to happen with that.
Yeah, no, I'm not totally sure. The Warner hasn't really, we don't know like what's going to
Yeah.
open up, when it's going to open up, where it's going to open
Is
up.
the thought to
so-
bring back the entire cast as you had it?
Yeah, hopefully.
If you can, which is obviously a big
everything
question.
changes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything changes for so many people. So
Yeah.
much has changed.
Yeah.
Mm.
What do you do?
Yeah. So, but Kinky Boots in the meantime.
Yeah.
That's
So
a
we're,
possibility. Yeah.
yeah, we're
What's
going to
the-
penciled in there.
Yeah. What's the role in Kinky Boots?
Not sure yet. We're gonna kinda,
Can't commit yet.
Oh.
exactly. I don't want to.
We
I
have
don't
the
want
non-
Yeah, stop.
Just putting it out
Oh
there.
my gosh, she's like TMZ.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah. Yeah, it's true. It's true. So listen, today we are talking about Broadway shows that became movies.
And you will be surprised
Oh.
over the years, because we looked at two different sources, and there have been over 200
yeah, I was
Wow.
shocked. I was shocked.
musicals that have become movies.
Yeah.
We're so familiar with a lot of them.
Yeah.
And the reason I bring this up is one of your favorite shows, In the Heights.
In the Heights.
It's about to go on the movie screen.
Oh, I know.
Come to find out that they had actually taped that before the pandemic.
Right.
So it was mostly in post.
Do we know who's in it? Who's in it? You know?
The guy who played
John Lawrence in Hamilton, Philip Hamilton,
Oh.
Anthony Ramos. He's Usnavi.
yeah.
Oh.
Of course, Lin-Manuel is in it as
Yes.
the
Pidagua guy.
Pidagua
yeah,
guy,
that'll be
yes.
fun. That'll be fun.
the trailers. If you haven't seen the trailer, definitely go on YouTube after we're done and watch the trailer. It looks phenomenal.
I will tell you that I think In the Heights was one of the best things I've ever seen at Landmark.
Yes.
Mm.
I think it probably was the best thing I've ever seen. Even,
Yeah.
I mean, I've directed a couple, and
Yeah.
it was
Yeah,
In the
yeah.
Heights was amazing.
Yes, you had some really good people in that
Oh,
show, including
gosh.
yourself.
That
including
yeah,
yourself.
that show is forever gonna like hold a special
It's
special
funny,
place.
too,
It's the
because-
bar. It's the bar.
Yeah, when you get a role like that, like
Right.
with Snavi, so early in your career, it's really hard after
Right,
that because
right.
like,
Yeah, and thankfully with Usnavi, the character, he never really says how old he is.
yeah,
So, you know, I can play this role hopefully till I'm like
60-something.
Yeah, till I'm old, like in my 30s.
It's not, he comes out in the walker.
Oh my God. So you're old, like in your 30s.
Yeah.
Do you know he just called you a senior citizen, Michael?
Ouch.
Yeah.
I deserve that after earlier.
Listen, I was watching. I was waiting to get.
Michael
to get
deserves that.
No.
Yeah.
Yes,
No.
yes, yes. Yeah. So
But there have been
yeah.
a lot of musicals. Now, I went to one particular website called goldderby.com,
Yeah.
and they ranked the top 25 musicals. And I'm going to give you that list, and this will bring out some discussions because there's some on here which I don't think even belong.
Yeah.
And they didn't say what was their criteria or who voted for it.
Yeah.
But here's the top 25, starting with 25. The Producers, 2005.
Okay.
Mamma Mia, which had some really nice locales.
Okay.
Phantom of the Opera in 2004. A Chorus Line, 1985.
All right.
The only good thing I remember about that, it was a chance to see it
Right.
without having, and a lot of these are like that too. Annie, 1982. The first, there's been like 3 other movie versions,
Yeah.
TV movie.
Yeah.
Evita, 1996,
Uh-huh.
with Madonna,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
Les Mis, 2012. You thought that was funny?
Yeah.
South Pacific, 1958.
Yep.
Very classic.
Yep.
Jesus Christ Superstar, 1973.
1973.
That was a very good one. Into the Woods, 2014. That was mixed bag.
Oh,
about that
Chris
one.
Pine was in that one, so
Yeah,
I'm all about
after
it.
that scene, that was up. Sweeney Todd, 2007.
I don't
with
think
Johnny
it
Depp.
belongs there. I mean, okay.
They did. I mean, it was a musical version of it, right? You don't think it shouldn't be on the list? Is what you're saying?
Well, it shouldn't be the top 25.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
it was
kinda-
good, but
It was good, but
he can't
it was
sing.
what's his name? The director.
He can't sing. I love Johnny Depp, but he can't sing.
The guy who did Nightmare Before Christmas.
Tim Burton.
Tim Burton.
Tim Burton.
Thank you. Tim Burton directed that one. Going back to 1963 at number 14, Bye Bye Birdie. Oklahoma, 1955. It's a classic.
Glaucoma.
It's a classic. This one I totally disagreed. Hairspray in 2007. I thought that was horrible. With John Travolta.
I thought that there were people in it that were great, but overall it wasn't.
It didn't do anything for, because I think this might have something to do with the fact how much
I mean,
love the show.
The scene with John Travolta and Christopher Walken.
Well, that was okay.
That was funny, and it
That
was
was
great.
But Harvey Firestein invented that role. Why didn't they put him in that role?
Because he's old and he sounds like this now. He can't do anything.
Sounds like that all the time.
No, they get worse now.
Top 10, starting with the top 10. Number 10 in 1962, The Music Man. Robert Preston.
Yeah, well, I mean,
It's a classic.
Yeah.
It's a classic.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Number 9, 1968, Oliver. You didn't like the movie version?
No, it's just fine.
It's just
Whatever.
fine.
Please
You just
tell
like,
me yes,
but you
ma'am.
like the show better.
I know. I don't like it at all.
Okay.
I
All right.
just-
Never mind.
No, I don't like
I agree with number 8. 1971, Fiddler on the Roof. Beautiful production.
Okay. Yep.
Beautiful production of it. Number 7, Little Shop of Horrors, 1986. What? It was all right. I don't think it was.
Yeah. Whatever.
you know,
Yeah.
1975 at number 6, Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Yeah. Well, of
I'd
course.
agree with
I
that.
mean, that
I'd
is
agree
like
with that.
Have you ever seen the movie?
I have.
Yeah.
I have. I saw.
Have you seen
yeah.
live versions of it though?
No,
And-
that is. I got into theater right as like.
So,
They just did that.
have you
Right.
gone to a movie theater event to see it, or did you like watch it?
No,
where they
but
participate?
I've heard. I used
You
to
have to
coworkers,
experience it.
yeah.
My brother used to do that. They used to be in Waterbury at
Yeah.
the old Colonial Plaza.
Like the most frightening experience for me ever
Really?
was being in
Being
that
a part
show
of-
on the Warner on the main stage.
Oh, because everybody
it
was
sold
really-
out every performance.
You went to that one, yeah.
Brad
Yes,
and I would be holding Kathy Wilcox's hand, Kathy
Yes.
Sturmer's hand,
right.
shaking before we went out,
Yeah.
wanting to throw up. I've never been that frightened before, and it was every night
Oh.
because those people out
They
there have
expect.
expectations,
Yes,
Wow.
they do.
and they will kill you if you don't do that show right.
Yes, it was everybody let it know
you
that
would be
I
a
was
great riffraff.
I was.
Oh my
I've
God.
gotten that
Yeah.
before.
Yeah.
Everybody knew I was a Rocky Horror virgin.
Yeah.
They let everybody know when I was in the audience.
Yeah.
That one. That's number 6. Number 5, Chicago, 2002.
Yeah.
That won Oscars.
Renee Zellweger and
Number 4, totally agree with it. Sound of Music.
it's a classic
movie. Shut up, you. Number 3, at 1964, year before, My Fair Lady. Number 2, from 1972, Cabaret.
Yeah.
Really a good version of it. And number 1,
What's number 1?
West Side Story, 1961. Also an Oscar winner, if I remember.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
that's their list. I wonder where now. I looked. Here are some of the shows that didn't make that list.
Oh no, let's not do that. Let's just go right on to you tell Michael, our producer, what your favorite musical that's been made into a movie. You need another pad, Michael? Okay. You tell Michael what your favorite musical was. Now, a question for you.
Yeah.
Obviously, I'm going to ask you your favorite role ever.
Right.
Usnavi.
Usnavi. Dream role.
Dream role. Oh my gosh. Oh, big question. It's hard because I mean I would love to just play Usnavi. For like my dream role would be like a Broadway revival Usnavi, but anything else, I've always wanted to be Jack Kelly in Newsies, just to watch everyone dance.
Yeah.
And then get to sing. It's a total princess role for sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
You get to look like the cool leading man, and then everyone else does the fun stuff. Yeah, and you just watch.
Favorite show you've ever seen on stage?
Oh, okay. Kinky Boots on Broadway. I sobbed my eyes out. I will never forget. I saw it when Stark Sands and Billy Porter came back for their like reunion.
Oh my!
And I was there the last night, and I remember when Billy Porter did "Hold Me in Your Heart." It was like it was like an out of body experience. I was like sitting right in the middle, and there was this drunk guy right next to me that was, like laughing the whole show with the drag queens. Like you could tell it wasn't his scene. He was there with his wife. And when at the end of Hold Me in Your Heart, when like there's like this big spotlight, it felt like it shined right in my eyes. And I look over, this guy is sobbing his eyes out. And that did it. That's what broke me. I was like, this show is that powerful that it can touch. Oh, so good.
I went to see that on Broadway with Deb Cryan, Lori Poulin, and Sharon.
But
and
you got to see it with
Wayne Brady.
Brady.
I didn't know that he was in it. I thought we were, and when we heard Wayne Brady was doing it, we were like, oh man, holy crap.
Yeah.
He was amazing. I did not know that he could do that. Like,
and not
when
only
he came out for that song.
Oh yeah.
But not only to be able to do that, but to follow in the footsteps of Billy Porter.
Right.
It was amazing. And it remains one of my favorite shows. Yeah.
I'm always amazed that any actor really can go on after somebody leaves a show, like in Wicked when the two leads left.
Now, musical or show you wish no theater would ever do again?
Ever.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Musical.
Better not say
show.
Kinky Boots.
No, never Kinky
That would
Boots.
get you in trouble.
Oh my gosh, this is a loaded question.
He asks this all the time, and I think it's tough.
It is, because I never want to, it's art at the end of the day. You never want to.
But some art is just bad.
Exactly.
It's just bad.
If we're being honest. I mean,
it's an opinion and it's yours.
Right,
you would never go see it if it was okay. We're doing this show. Cats. Would you? What
I would be front row, ready to go. Get me that rum tum tugger costume.
All right. I will so mine. That's yours. If I never see another production of Grease, I will be a happy man.
I was once again. Grease is the universal answer. I feel like I can't.
That was my first musical I ever did in my life.
Is that right?
That's another.
Well, I was in
one.
high school doing Grease, but it's.
I don't like the. Yeah.
So you don't really have one. So your first show at Phoenix Stage Company was
Cliffhanger.
Yeah. And was that the first time you did a non-musical? Had you done a non-musical before?
Yeah, I'd done non-musicals in high school, like cheesy, little ones that got high schoolers excited. But I mean, that was my first like straight show, non-musical show.
Thank you.
Oh
Everybody
gosh,
remembers.
that's it.
Yeah.
That's it. I remember.
Yep.
Like drama, especially in a community. I'd never done community theater before that.
Right.
So that was terrifying because in high school, you know, you leave, all your friends are in the hallway and you're
Yeah.
like, oh my God, you're so shy in class and you're so good. But after like a community theater, I look and everyone's an adult and, you know, there are reviewers in the audience and I'm
Yes.
17, I'm nervous. So,
And it's a
And-
different kind of a stage because it's
Because
the
the
3/4
people
round.
I mean, we had a couple scenes right out front
right.
where we were like 5 feet away from the front row.
Right.
And we had an intense scene. at
Yes.
that point,
Oh, I will
too,
never. Oh my
with the
gosh, that was
phone, and you
hard.
push that phone into my chest. Oh my
Oh,
God.
it was so hard. And some nights we blew up this place. Like
Yeah,
it was
yeah,
like down the like sides. We had people standing watching.
Yeah.
So that was
it was a very good show.
that
You
was
had
so
a-
fun.
You got lucky with. I'm not saying this for me, but the people you got cast
Helen
with,
Adams and
Helen
Chris
Adams,
Evans.
and Kristen Morrison, and Chris
Christy.
Evans.
Yeah, it was Kristen's first show with us.
Yes.
Socrates hit her.
Yes,
That's right. That's
She
That's
died
right.
pretty early, but man, she was great. She
I
was
threw her off a
powerful.
cliff, right?
Yeah.
Was that-
Eventually,
Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah,
Out,
eventually
yeah.
you threw her off a
Right.
cliff after Socrates hit her.
Right.
Yeah.
But we always had. I keep thinking about like the scene where Chris comes in, the policeman comes in and
Right.
talks to Helen, and you are tied up, and I had to keep you
Oh my gosh.
quiet,
Oh,
and you had to bite my hand at one point.
oh.
But there was a couple of times we forgot to clear the motorcycle helmet,
right.
which was a big moment. We had to make sure that wasn't on stage, and
Right.
Helen would just like put it behind the back.
Yes.
And calmly walk off. And Chris, God bless him, Chris would just look the other way.
Yes. Oh
You
my
know,
God.
the things you have to do
What a show.
in live theater, you have to trust each other. You
Right.
have to know the story, and you have to figure out things on the fly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Now that I think like now that like I am like reliving that,
Yeah.
especially like in the space,
Yeah.
that was like the perfect first show. Like that really set the bar
That show
for
really,
me.
that was a fun show to do.
Yeah.
And that was one of
It's still it's one of my favorite performances I've seen you in, and it's still one of my favorite performances I've ever seen Phoenix do. Period.
when you
It was
talk
really
about
great. It was a good show.
winning in the wings to start Rocky Horror. That's how I felt every night to start Cliffhanger, because I start that show on the stage in the dark,
Yeah.
reading a book. And those, it's only like 10, 20 seconds, but you feel like, oh my God, when are those lights ever going to come on so I can
Right.
get my first line out? Because that's always the hardest part to me
Yes.
is the first line.
Yep.
So I'm going to ask you another question now,
Okay.
because you're, in the Heights and all of that, and
Right.
Yeah.
you've seen Hamilton.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Is there a role in there that you go, oh, I must?
So it's right now, like where I am in life, I would love to play John Lawrence and Philip Hamilton.
Yeah.
I love that like
That is
arc right there.
such a good role.
Yes.
Both of them, really.
And I would love to eventually
You
if
just want to
things
do
go
a
well.
death scene. That's all you.
Right. I know. I just want to break people's hearts. Like,
Yeah.
I love that show, and I want an excuse to keep my hair
I
long.
feel like it's going to be a long time before we see that show.
I would hope so.
and it's going to be one of those shows
Yeah.
that is either amazing or not when a community theater gets it.
Yeah.
Because you have to have,
Now
people will come far and wide to audition for that. right?
They'll probably do high school versions.
But
of
the
that, wouldn't
they probably would. But the
Yeah.
difficulty with that is if it comes with that caveat that now is on the contract saying this cannot resemble the New York production.
Oh,
they?
yeah.
That's so hard.
You cannot copy the set, and you cannot
Yeah,
copy
yeah.
designs, and you
Yeah.
cannot. So how? Because you
How do you
couldn't
do
do
it?
the
It's very
turntables and you couldn't do
specific.
that stuff
Yeah,
if
yeah,
that
yeah.
caveat was in there.
Yeah.
There's some papers behind you. He doesn't even bother coming around anymore. He just drops them through his little hole.
Little mailbox thing here. Let me see what we got.
Yeah. So what do we have? So
Let me go back to this. This is probably the colors.
the balloons.
Deb D'Amicis, Orange, Snoopy, Macy's. Casey, all balloons are bad for the environment. You're right,
You're
Casey.
right, Casey.
Lori, applause to that. Colleen, I like the latex. That's what she said.
That's what she
Oh my
said.
And then Casey said Snoopy has a red baron. Wait a minute, Casey, you can't have it both ways.
You can't have it both ways. Balloons are bad.
Chanel likes Kermit.
But the Macy ones are too big for birds to swallow,
I
so
would
they're
hope
okay.
so,
Yeah.
unless Godzilla swallows them. Amber likes Snoopy as the Red Baron, and Jeff Savage is watching tonight.
Hello, Jeff.
Hi, Jeff. Sorry to wake you. Jeff likes Snoopy.
That was really, really mean.
You'll get me back for it, Jeff. I know. Casey, by the way, says, "Yay, Planned Parenthood."
Yay.
Yay. So on to the other
Hey,
list.
Tim.
Hey, what?
Why don't matches play baseball?
I don't know. Why don't matches play baseball?
One strike and they're out.
Oh.
Whatever.
Whatever. Okay. So Casey, what are these are their favorite ones, right?
Yes.
These are their favorite
Yes.
movies that have been made from Broadway shows. Casey likes Cabaret, West Side Story, and Oliver.
Yep.
Colleen is Fiddler on the Roof.
Yep.
I remember, we were talking about this before. I remember going with my family to see Fiddler at the Old Salem in Naugatuck.
Yes.
And it was such an event. It was such a good movie. Amber and Mom, West Side Story. A lot of West Side.
No,
Amber's mom. Okay, so West Side Story. Tony, good to hear from you. West Side Story. John Rachuba, Sound of Music.
Okay.
Amber herself, My Fair Lady in Chicago.
So Amber is watching tonight.
Yay!
Tim said you were watching TV.
You said you posted on Facebook. Michael C. Is that him?
Yes.
Okay. Well, never mind. That's not even a movie yet.
Okay, so listen, and
It's going to
I
be.
labeled both because people were giving all sorts of answers.
and
Okay. He likes Chicago, as does Lori
Okay.
Wisnowski.
yeah.
Chicago was really good. But you know the funny thing, Lori, I remember about when we went to see Chicago? It was right around the Oscars. We heard about it. So let's go see it. Let's go see it. And all I remember, we saw it in Southington, and it snowed like crazy. And we got out.
So
of
it
the
ruined his
theater.
whole movie
It really
experience.
did. But what a gorgeous.
So for
movie.
all of our viewers out there, if you have questions for Justin, type them in, and Michael's going to read them out loud. I won't even make you write them down. How's that?
So that's
Yeah.
great.
So if you have questions for Justin, please send them in.
Now his second turn.
You skipped Laura Wisnowski.
No, he said it. Lori R.
Oh, I didn't
Yeah,
catch
Lori
that.
R.
Okay.
said Chicago. Your second turn on the stage here was Fools.
Yes.
Which I got to direct you.
Fools.
Not Kalishnikov.
Kulianchikov.
Kulianchikov.
Those were some
I like
lines.
it.
You had lots of
Yes.
lines in that
Oh
show.
my
Yes, you
gosh,
did.
many a monologue.
And no
You know, I
songs.
finally got
None.
Rodney Kay, who was played the father in that.
Yes.
He recorded that for us, and I got to finally. I put it aside,
hmm
and
Yeah,
I
if you
finally
don't have
watched
your
it.
copy, I have it
Yeah.
in the office.
Oh
for you.
yeah,
Oh, I have my copy. I
You
got
have
my
your
copy.
copy?
Yeah.
Yes.
I forgot how much fun that show
It was so fun.
We had a great cast, top to bottom, that people really bought into it, and it was just a silly, funny show, very tenderhearted.
Yes.
It's just so much fun. And I still remember our good friend Joanne Rockman saying, "Why are you doing this show?" I said, "I love it. I think it's a funny show. It's a lesser known Neil Simon comedy, but I just fell in love with the silliness. And fortunately, I had a cast, including you, Justin, that everybody bought into it.
Yeah.
You just like climbing the
That's
the
all
balcony.
I've been replaying in my head as you were
Climbing up the
speaking. I
balcony.
just remember having to like do some serious parkour on that
Yeah.
on that balcony.
Yes,
Oh my gosh.
climbing up and then turning around to face the audience.
Right,
Yeah.
right. It was, and I remember the one scene where I would go up, Emily Flynn,
Yep.
who played like the love interest.
Right,
what
the
was,
daughter.
was it? What was the name? Was it?
Oh dear, I knew you were going to ask that.
I don't remember, but I remember.
Sonia?
Mm,
No,
That was the mother.
that was the mother. Yeah.
I
Oh,
just
God.
remember the one scene where I go up,
Yeah.
and I kept having to go up and down, up and down, up
Yeah.
and down that balcony, and that was my favorite scene in the show.
One of the other things I was thinking about too is Greg Weaver as the Count.
Yeah.
Oh my
He
gosh!
got to not only play a role that's bigger than life, and all those roles really were bigger than life, but he got to address the
Oh, yeah.
audience, and he loved that.
That was
aspect of
great.
it. That was a lot of fun.
Sophia.
Sophia.
That was the name.
Sophia.
There we go. A lot of fun. Shall we move on to the quiz?
We will move on to the quiz, but there's one movie that wasn't on any of your lists
What's that?
that I think should have been on some of those lists, and that's Dreamgirls. The movie
You're
of
right. I think
Dreamgirls
that's on my list.
right.
was so good.
Oh,
and
you know what?
And
I'm
I think,
sorry. My bad. That was number 13 on the list.
and I think that Dreamgirls was one of those movie musicals that turned a lot of young girls onto musicals that maybe wouldn't have been otherwise.
Yeah.
It's such a beautiful movie, and it's well
But a
done.
couple of other ones that I'm going to mention that weren't on that list were partial to me. 1776 was made into a movie.
Mhm.
Best Little Whorehouse in Texas.
Mhm. Damn Yankees.
Carousel. Carousel was a
Carousel,
movie.
one of my fondest memories
Yeah,
of directing.
One that I wrote, You, Cats.
Yeah. Yeah.
You, Damn Yankees. That was, I look at some of these shows that have been done over and over again, and they actually made movies.
The King and I.
King and I.
Was made twice. Two
Yeah.
movies.
Kiss
The
Me,
King and I.
Kate.
Yeah.
Rent.
Rent.
They made a movie version. They
They
did
did.
two things. They did.
Yeah. Rent. You
Yeah.
ever have any angst to be in Rent? Like,
Oh
I'm
yeah,
gonna be in Rent.
yeah.
I'm gonna be in it.
That's a good one. I would love to be. I always felt like Mark was like the white Usnavi in Rent. Like he's kind of that like similar like narrator of like his community.
Yeah, I feel like, so for me, Rent just went through that cycle. So shows come out and they become available to community theaters, and it's like everybody has to do them, and all the high schools are doing it. Everybody does them. It's like nobody goes, I'm just gonna wait and let the fervor kind of go away, and then we're gonna do it, and we're gonna do it
right.
hella
We're
good,
the way
you know?
we want to do it.
Yeah. Like let all that kind of go out and let it breathe like a fine wine, and then do it. Yes, Michael, he has a furrow on his brow.
No, I was gonna say, do you guys ever find that sometimes I find with musicals that the movie version of the musical, I find other songs that I enjoy particularly more than in the show version where there were others, like Into the Woods. Into the Woods, the stage version, I have entirely different favorite songs than the movie version that they did.
Yeah, no, I can see that.
Yeah.
Because it's about the staging and characterization.
Yeah. Like Guys and Dolls is another movie that I did the show, but the movie is, it's just different enough.
Yeah.
And they changed certain things. Rock of Ages.
I love the stage show Rock of Ages.
Yes, but the movie was
no
not
so bueno.
Not so bueno. Hair. They did a movie version of Hair, and it
Hair.
came out. Oh,
Do you know Hair?
No, I don't.
Oh, no, dude.
He's
I
so
don't know
young.
Hair.
Oh my gosh.
I counted. I was only alive for like 5 of those movies. Out of the,
But
25.
But look at
Hair is a great musical that you would do.
But that's
so
another
well
one
in.
that was done so much.
Yeah.
And then everybody. I remember I worked crew for the Warner version of it.
Yeah. And but like right now, I kind of feel like that musical would be topical.
Yeah, I
Because
think so.
while that
Counterculture.
whole counter and all of that stuff that was
Yeah.
going on was about the Vietnam War and about the draft, I feel like it still would
it
be
would
very
resonate.
relevant
Yeah.
to now.
The thing I remember when I worked the what?
It's got the nude scene in it.
No, so the
Well, you
nude
could take
scene,
that out,
the
really,
nude
huh?
scene is not in the script.
Oh,
The
really?
nude scene is not written into the show. The cast on Broadway did it one night.
Yeah, and then kept
And
it in.
it became part of the show.
Yeah,
Like it's not in
we
the
saw
script.
it when we saw it at the Bushel. They left it in, but obviously, like when the Warner did it, no, you're not going to do that.
Well, no,
But here's the
here
funny-
we wouldn't do
no,
it.
because
you know,
they're right on top.
And
of
we're
you.
in a round. Too.
Um,
God.
And we're in the round, like,
Oh, no, we
yeah.
do that. But
We'd
here's
have
the
to have
thing.
like those. We'd have to have like those machines that like firm everything up before you come out on stage, like just to get all the cellulite looking good in the,
Get a cat that young
So
cat.
I
Yeah.
have a whole bunch of audience questions for Justin.
Okay,
All right.
please put your
Fire
microphone on.
away.
Put your microphone on.
So Justin, the first question was, what's the your favorite?
Favorite straight play that you've ever done?
Non-musical, please. Non-musical is a term we
Non-musical
use.
is a term we use.
So
It's the non-binary term.
yes,
Yeah.
my favorite non-musical show that I've done, I think, just for like my own sake, when I was in high school, we did a show called Game of Tiaras, which it was like not a good show,
Yeah.
but it was just so ridiculous. It was Game of Thrones mixed with Disney characters. And that's what
Picture
I
that.
loved the concept of it. I was Prince Charming, and it was like a murder mystery. So everyone, like the whole beginning of the show, you think Snow White's the main character, and then she gets beheaded right in the beginning.
Nice.
So it's like got these little like nods. That show was like a lot of
Oh,
fun.
now
for
we
me.
can't do it. He gave it away.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Okay, next question.
Next choice.
What was your start in theater? How did you get started in theater?
Oh, my start in theater. So I remember I had gone to a technical school my freshman year of high school, and I did not fit in. I was not good with my hands. Everyone was like, I felt like everyone had their passion, and I was like, oh, I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Right.
So I remember talking to my mom, and she was like, Jet, why don't you transfer to the high school? So I was like, okay. So I went to Torrington High School, and I remember they were doing auditions for Grease, and I was like, hell no, am I gonna do a musical?
Right.
But I went for it, and then it was as soon as I auditioned for it, I remember staying up all night like, oh my God, I hope I got Danny Zuko. I hope I got Danny Zuko. I'd never seen like a play since I was like 5 years old,
Right.
seeing Junie B. Jones at the Warner. So
Yeah.
that was like my first show that really gave me like the bug.
Did you get
I would
Danny
say.
Zuko?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Rockin', rollin', whatnot.
This one was a good one. I actually love this question.
Okay.
So if you were to write a play featuring yourself,
Oh.
what would the play be about?
Oh.
Ooh.
Who asked that question?
Colleen Renzu.
Colleen.
Colleen.
Very good question,
Very
Colleen.
good, Colleen.
Okay, Colleen, it would be a play about me writing a play about myself. Title of show?
I was gonna say, wait.
Hello?
wait,
That's what I was
oh,
gonna
yeah,
say.
right.
Title of show.
That's what that would be.
You had
yeah.
a lot of fun with that.
Oh,
show.
title of show. I loved that show.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh my
Public
God, that was
Ocean.
so fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That was
yeah.
so fun.
That was
Yeah.
a good. That was a lot of fun. We enjoyed
Next
it.
question.
That's what I have for now.
Okay.
Awesome.
A ton
Excellent.
of questions equals 3.
Yeah, a ton of
Gotcha.
questions. 3.
Gotcha.
There was a lot of chatting going on,
Ooh,
and I
okay.
thought there were more.
So I think we
Hey,
should,
Tim,
Yeah.
did you hear the joke about the pop fly?
No.
Forget it. It's over
Over
your head.
head.
What did I tell you about being a good straight man, Tim? Don't ever give the punchline.
Only if
He is a bad straight
I'm a
man.
bad straight man. There's a joke in there. But
There
we're gonna
is,
leave
and
it
we're
out.
going to leave it
gonna
alone.
Leave it alone.
We're going to leave it
We're
alone.
going to leave it alone. So
Why does a
we-
pitcher raise one leg when he throws before he throws a ball? Because if he raised 2, he'd fall on his ass. They like my joke, Justin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At least Al's been on his last game.
Yeah. Al's been on his left.
Because he knows a good thing when he hears it.
So I think it's time we play the
We're going to play a
Conduct.
game, Al.
our version
You
of
can cut the laughs.
Jargon Gymnastics.
Jargon
Stretch
Gymnastics.
your mind.
And stretch your
Well,
tongue.
usually we ask questions about languages and stuff like that, but because of your history with Usnavi and In the Heights, we have 3 In the Height questions for you.
Okay.
All
Bring
right?
them on.
Now, if you get 2 out of 3 right, you will win for yourself and for someone up there in our studio audience.
Oh.
One of the cutouts.
We don't know
Oh,
yet. We do it
that
after.
at the end. All right. 2 out of 3.
Oh, wait. Let's do it before so their picture can come up.
Okay.
Oh,
All right.
Stop making faces, young man.
Salty.
Al,
All right.
Trying to produce a show
you're going to pick, so without looking,
Okay.
pick a row A, B, C, D, E.
Okay. C.
Row C, pick a number between 1 and 12.
4.
4. Tori Rishnowski.
Hey!
So Tori Rishnowski is going to join us up here on stage.
Okay.
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 So here's your friend Tori.
Okay.
Tori's with us
We
tonight.
got this, Tori.
Yeah, let's see how she's looking right
Yeah,
at you.
she's
Like,
getting-
you
she's
better.
getting-
Oh,
You better,
I know.
boy,
Now,
you
the
better get
pressure's
it.
on. The pressure's
better.
on now.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
So
right.
Tori's going to win a prize.
So you got to get 2 out of 3. In
Okay.
fact, I think we should make him get 3 out of 3.
Yeah,
He
let's do
knows
3 out of 3.
everything. He's
Double
gonna
down.
go- Double down. He's
Yeah.
going to double down. All
3
right.
out of 3.
Question number 1.
Okay.
You got the bell there?
Yep.
In 2008, In the Heights received a grand total of, well, you punched hole right through it. 13, I think. 13,
Yep, 13.
Tony nominations. How many did it win? Was it
Oh, Jesus.
A, 5? Was it B, all of them, including best revival of a play because it was that good?
Uh-huh.
Or was it C, Lin-Manuel Miranda? Never heard of him.
Huh. I want to go with A.
Ding, ding, ding.
Hey,
Good job.
wow.
All right. Very good. Are you nervous?
No.
Okay, good. Wait. Question number 2. After starting off Broadway in 2007, In the Heights debuted on Broadway in March of 2008. Where in 2005 did the show get its tryouts?
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Was it A, Washington Heights? Duh. Was it B, trick question, it never had a tryout, it was that good? Or C, the Eugene O'Neill Theater Center in Waterford, Connecticut?
Eugene O'Neill, represent.
There you go.
That's it.
It's got a lot of history.
That's
with
right.
Connecticut, right.
That's right.
Then you probably know the third question.
Okay.
In the Heights was originally written by Miranda in 1999
Oh, okay.
while attending college. Which college was it? Was it A, the Manhattan School of Freestyle Rap, Bodegas, and Salsa? Was it B, Miss Porter's Finishing School?
Okay.
Or was it C, Wesleyan University in Middletown?
Gosh. Well, you know, I'd actually applied to school A.
The Manhattan School of Freestyle Rap, Bodegas, and Salsa?
Yeah, didn't get into that one. So I'm just gonna go with Wesleyan.
That's correct. 3 out of 3.
You win.
Hey!
By the way, the freestyle rap Bodegas and Salsa was actually what he was.
Tori's going to
in
go
his
back to
mind
her
when he
seat
wrote it
now.
Originally,
Oh.
that's actually a quote from when he was starting to come up with the idea. He wanted to write a musical about freestyle rap, bodegas, and salsa.
Gotcha. Okay, that reminds me of Freestyle of Supreme, a show that he did in college that was on Broadway. That was the last show I saw on Broadway before the shutdown. It was a totally improv freestyle rap show.
Oh my!
Yeah, with like special guests. They had Lynn come on. They had Chris
I
Jackson
would be
come on.
terrible at rap.
Oh yes, I
The
can't.
tape
rhyme.
gets everywhere.
Don't
Well,
play it.
wait. Can I have the one? You have 2 prizes actually.
Yes.
Here's one of your prizes. You win a Phoenix Stage Company soda and a bracelet for Theater Strong.
Yay.
But you and Tori also both win a ticket to our upcoming craft beer swap. That's happening in July. On July 17th, we're doing a special event here at Phoenix Stage Company. So we'll get you the information on that.
Awesome.
Tori will get you your information as well, and you can come spend the day with us.
Cool. That'll be good for my culture.
Your culture. You'll get
Yes.
such an education.
That's right.
on
That's
that.
right.
Yes, it's going to be a great event. It's a fundraiser for Phoenix, and it'll be in
Yeah,
July. And
absolutely.
we'll have much more about that when we get going in here. But congratulations,
Oh,
Justin!
yay. Thank
Excellent
you.
job.
Thank you.
Excellent.
The man knows his in the height.
He does. He knows his in the heights.
Yeah.
He does. So I think we're ready to thank our sponsors, Michael. You want to try changing the
gonna
background and
crash?
see what
Let's
happens?
see if that
Yeah,
works.
let's see. Hold on. Let's go to the screen here. And
He looks like
see
he's
if
wearing
we
a
can crash.
poker hat. Doesn't it look like-
Bam.
Yeah, look at that. Who's our first sponsor? You can put on our music, Al.
Black Hog, the Brewing Company, Oxford, Connecticut, now open.
It
We
is
just
fully
there the other
open.
day.
They're fully
We
open.
just had to try one of their riding mower summer ale.
Yeah,
very,
yeah,
very
we
good.
were there not long
Yeah.
ago. So thank you, Black Hog, for all of your support over
As
these
always.
last few
Yeah,
years, and we
yeah.
look forward to
Looking for it.
working together in the future. And our next sponsor, Sierra Ridge Media Arts, Deb and Jeff Cryan. Jeff Cryan actually just texted me in the middle of this,
Oh, did he really?
asking me, "Hey, Gringo, what time do I have to be there on Saturday?" So, Jeff, I need you here between 10 and 10:30 on Saturday, but
He's
I'll
probably-
text you back.
He must be not. Red Sox must be losing if he's texting.
Yeah, he's
So,
texting me.
yeah.
So, yeah. So, thank you, Deb
Thank
and
you,
Jeff
Deb
Cryan,
and
for all
Jeff.
of your
Yeah.
work and all your
Including our
support.
cutouts there.
You can always support Phoenix Stage Company by donating at phoenix-stage-company.square.site. Don't forget to subscribe and to like our channel so you can be with us every Thursday.
So you can be
I
like,
feel like we're getting worse every time we do this. Like stuff just goes wrong.
yeah,
I think our producer's just getting more tired every week.
yeah.
Our technical
What's
producer.
going on tonight? I'm not taking this play.
He's not
He's-
taking it. He's not going to take it.
I'm not going to take it anymore.
I'm mad as hell, and I am not going to take it. And Jaro.
And that's okay. So, Tim, thank you for being here.
Yeah, thank
Michael,
you.
thank you for being here. Al,
Yeah.
Justin, thank you
Justin,
so
thank you
much
for
for being
joining
here,
us
for
here.
coming and hanging out,
My
and just
pleasure.
Fun. This
you know,
is
it's
great.
nice to have people back in with us.
It is, and we're getting better at
Until
it.
next time, thank you for joining us. We will see you next week. Bye.
Thank you.
Are we done?
There's no music playing. This is just
Oh, where's the music? We
It
no
went
music?
out. The music is. Are we off the air now? Al, put the
Play
music back on.
Al. We're
Put
not
it back
quite
on.
done.
Michael's complaining about
We're
the
not
music. Is
quite
it
done yet.
on?
We gotta have a segue.
Oh, we're on.
We're on.
Well, put the music on. Al, just push a button.
There we go.
There we are. Thank you very much for joining us. We'll see you next week. Take Flight Live with
we're
Phoenix Stage
getting
Company.
so much better at this.
Oh my gosh. How long are you gonna let it go? We done?
Al, please fake music.